Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Allen out there with Frazier. Then it's DeBusschere. Then there's Worthy. And it's Olajuwon in at the center position. And for the Celtics, Ilgauskas is out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Irving. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. So off the tip, it's Boston. Down low, here's Irving, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as style of play.
Worthy against Curry. DeBusschere passes to Frazier. 5 on the clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Jordan dishes to Irving. Basket counts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here is Olajuwon. Pass to Allen. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Jordan with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. The shot by Jordan, no good. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The drive by Allen.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's blocked by Olajuwon.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Tight defense there. Olajuwon's like a big cat. The combination of elite speed and power.
DeBusschere passes to Olajuwon.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Jordan kicks to Curry. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is the total package. He has a winner's mentality.
So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping. Brad Daugherty, he's checked in for Ilgauskas. Griffin comes in for McHale. Doncic is checked in for Irving. And Mullins subbed in for Michael Jordan. Tries from the block. Tried to bank it in, but he missed it. And so Griffin will bring it up for Boston. A big win for them, coming off a strong game on Friday.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Celtics leading by 3. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Brad Stevens. He said they must take care of the basketball tonight. They're playing a team that lives off of what it gets defensively, getting out in transition. And he needs his guys to protect the ball. Kevin?
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, play your game. Stick to what you do well. Don't try to force things. You know, you you try to force them to adjust to what you're doing.
Lever passes to Gasol, and he drops it in from the low post.
Well, I love the decisiveness from Gasol in that play. He rolls right off the screen with purpose.
Rondo bounce pass. Griffin kicks to Mullen. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Nets trail by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's DeRozan. Here's Gasol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you see how tough Gasol is. I mean, he has no issue with physical play.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Doncic against Gobert. Doncic passes to Griffin. Over DeRozan. Great look there, but off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Rudy Gobert is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Starks, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Monroe in at the point guard. Griffin passes to Doherty. Pass to Rondo. Gasol with the steal. DeRozan surveying the D. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
DeRozan against Doncic. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Doncic missing. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. On the wing. And it's DeRozan missing. Griffin in position. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
We'll tally up another helper from Rondo. I mean, he just keeps climbing that all-time assist list. Incredible career that keeps going.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. There's the pass to DeBusschere. Nets passing it around. Here's Olajuwon. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Boston trailing. Kicks it to McHale. Passes it to Curry. Ilgauskas with it. Pass to McHale. Just 5 on the clock. And it's in there.
And fantastic length. The touch on the jump shot. Almost impossible to stop McHale from mid-range.
Frazier against Curry. Frazier left side. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Frazier's got his second bucket of the night. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside Jordan. 1:22 left in the second quarter. Count that bucket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Allen dishes to Frazier. Allen outside. This one for 3. He can't get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Fires from the wing. Misses off the left iron. And so Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But boy, he's more than made up for it.
And so Irving nails both of them. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Lever, guarded by Jordan. Pass to Allen. Lets it go from deep. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Jordan. Here's McHale, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And McHale drops them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Now, here is Monroe. No points in the game yet for him. On the top of the key, and they pick up 2.
The shake and bake moves of Earl the Pearl. I mean, a phenomenal ball handler who just kills you with that change of pace.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Celtics leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jets looking at Boston. Getting out to a 2-0 lead in the series would mean so much to them. And it looks like this game could go down to the wire trying to achieve that goal. This game is definitely still up for grabs, the way these two teams are battling. And that's all we have for now.
Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. You look at Julius Irving. What a contribution.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Proving once again why he's considered a clutch talent in this league, rising to the occasion.
We've got McHale. Jordan is out there with Curry. Then there's Irving. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 5. It's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
Well, using his body to ward off the potential shot. Curry finishes through the contact. It's the end.
For Boston, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Nets trailed by 6. Frazier kicks to Olajuwon. Back to Frazier. He gets that one. Frazier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
No good from Irving. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Outside Jordan. Over to Bush. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Jordan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
To the paint, here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's Irving, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Irving's got 8.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Timeout called, the Nets. And some changes here for the Celtics. Doherty's checked in for McHale. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Steph Curry. And then for Brooklyn, Marc Gasol is checked in for Olajuwon. DeRozan comes in for Worthy. And John Starks is subbed in for Ray Allen. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 8.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And the pass to Jordan. To the middle. Here's Ilgauskas, and the jam by Ilgauskas.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Frazier outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Some changes for Boston. Griffin's checked in for Doherty. Mullen comes in for Jordan. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Irving. Here's Lever, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
1:31 left to play in the third. Ilgauskas with it. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Brand.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's the floater.
Oh, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively there, showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Gasol. And Monroe's subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Monroe outside. 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejection.
Celtics leading by 4. Doncic feeling it out. Rondo finds Griffin. Ilgauskas with it. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside Rondo. Boston needs to get off a shot. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
An average shooter from deep, it's important that Doncic continues to work on this part of his game.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Olajuwon. Elton Brand is out there with Worthy. Then there's Allen. And it's Monroe in at the point guard position.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Passes to Brand. Now Allen. He kicks to Monroe. Makes it off the glass. Monroe's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Brooklyn.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Back to Curry. Out to Doncic. Shoots it up. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Nets trail by 5. Monroe outside. Goes up from the top of the key. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Curry looking around. Takes the three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Net shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston making some changes. Ilgauskas is checked in for Griffin. Irving comes in for Luka Doncic. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Mullen. The Nets also changing it up. Marc Gasol is checked in for Olajuwon. DeBusschere comes in for Elton Brand. And it's Frazier in for Monroe. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win.
Frazier against Ilgauskas. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Frazier.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
That one falls. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Come on, the more important the shot, the more confidence Curry seems to have.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 5. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Gasol. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
When you need a big bucket, Gasol is there, and as dependable as they come.
Curry against Frazier. Yep, it counts. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket.
Outside Worthy. Curry against Frazier. 6 to shoot. Over Ilgauskas. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to do it.
Pass to McHale. Down low. Yes!
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Frazier against Curry. Outside Worthy. Pass to Gasol. It counts! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Easy to see why they give the ball to Gasol. I mean, he's phenomenal decision-making down the stretch. Clutch performance.
Curry against Frazier. Outside Curry. Some solid defense from Gasol. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 3. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make some shots.
And so Brad Stevens decides to call timeout. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Now Curry. Over Frazier. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Celtics, McHale is out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 2. And here is Doncic. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by DeBusschere.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Doncic outside. McHale trying to free himself.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Frazier against Jordan. Here's Olajuwon, and it's blocked. Here's Doncic. Got it!
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over it, and his personnel comes up with the goods on that one.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 1. There's 53 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Steph Curry's checked in for Luka Doncic. Brooklyn with the ball. To the inside. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Here's Curry. That one, no good. Nice D from Frazier. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 1-point game. Irving passes to Curry. Ilgauskas dishes to Curry. Olajuwon with the block. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Ilgauskas.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. So he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Wrong guy to put on the line in a close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 1. 17 seconds left in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
Curry against Frazier. It's stolen by Frazier, and that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
And it's going to come down to a three-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 7 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Well, the game is on the line. Who would you rather go to than Steph Curry? Who?
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. And Brooklyn has possession. The pass to Frazier. To the inside. Here's Olajuwon. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Here is Olajuwon. Allen for the 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
It's stolen by Frazier. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And Allen slams it in.
And we all know Allen is used to these pressure situations. When they need a basket, his team feels comfortable getting him the ball.
Curry with it. Picked up by Olajuwon.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Frazier, the pass to Olajuwon. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets. Frazier against Curry. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You almost can't worry about the roller the way you worry about Steph.
Frazier against Curry. Olajuwon. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Count! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
An elite scorer in this league. Curry is so active. How he looks for his shots. He's as versatile as they come.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. There's 38 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Here's Frazier. The putback. It's good.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 2. 34 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. Here's Curry. The kick out to Irving. Curry with the bounce pass. McHale passes to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're up by 2. 7 seconds left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. The first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 7 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. And so it's Boston with it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. It's the Nets now. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.